Hey guys, how's everybody doing today? Autographs 2000 here. And today I've got 4 autographs through the mail, TTMs. And I've also got a package from I got some friend mail. And we're going to open up a couple more packs of 2022 Topps Series 1. And while I'm opening the Topps Series 1, I'm also going to do a video response for another great channel out there, Mr. Tony Black. Our first return is from Sacramento, California. And we have my birthday buddy, Mr. Fred Breining. He signed 3 of 3 in 29 days. He had a career record of 27-20 with a 3.34 ERA. He played 5 years, appeared in 140 games. He played from 80 to 84. He played with San Francisco and Montreal. He only played with Montreal for 4 games. And while he was fielding a Ray Knight bunt in 1984, when he was making the throw to first, he blew out his shoulder and never pitched again in the major leagues. That is Mr. Fred Breining. Our second return is from West Palm Beach, Florida. And we have Mr. Rick Cerrone. He signed 1 of 1 in 35 days. He had a career batting average of .245 with 59 home runs, 436 RBIs. He played 18 years, appeared in 1,329 games. He played from 75 to 92. He played with Cleveland, Toronto, the Yankees, Braves, Brewers, Red Sox, Mets, and Expos. In 1980 was his best year, where he hit 14 home runs, drove in 85 runs, and finished 7th in the MVP voting. And that was the year after the tragic death of Thurman Munson. That was his first year with the Yankees. And after that, it was all downhill for Rick Cerrone. Our third return is from Philadelphia, PA. And we have Mr. Tommy Greene. He signed 4 of 4 in 19 days. He had a career record of 38-25, with a 4.14 ERA. He pitched 8 years, appeared in 119 games. He played from 89 to 97. He played with Atlanta, Philadelphia, and Houston. In 1993 was by far his best year. He went 16-4 with a 3.42 ERA, and he finished 6th in the Cy Young voting. And also on May 23rd, 1991, he threw a no-hitter against the Montreal Expos. That is Mr. Tommy Greene. And our final return on this video is from Atlanta Metro. And we have Mr. Ron Gantt. He signed 6 of 6 in 13 days. He had a career batting average of .256 with 321 home runs, 1,008 RBIs, 243 stolen bases. He played 16 years, appeared in 1,832 games. He played from 87 to 2003. He played with Atlanta, Cincinnati, St. Louis, Philadelphia, Anaheim, Colorado, Oakland, and San Diego. He was a 2-time All-Star. He was an All-Star in 92 with Atlanta and 95 with Cincinnati. His best year was in 1993 with Atlanta, when he hit 36 home runs, drove in 117 runs, and he had a .274 batting average, and he finished 5th in the MVP voting. He also won a Silver Slugger in 1991. And also that year, he finished 6th in MVP voting. In 1990 and 1991, he was a member of the 30-30 Club. He was only the 3rd player ever to do that in 2 consecutive seasons. And just to show you how solid Ron Gantt was during his career, his averages were 20 home runs, 63 RBIs, and 15 stolen bases. That was his average every year during his career. And I kind of like that Milwaukee Brewer, or that Padres card right there. Looks pretty sweet, I believe. And now we're going to get to some friend mail. This is from TTM Bronx Boys. Over there, Richie. I was not expecting this. And he sent me some cards. Got some NASCAR, got some signed NASCAR cards in here. We got Mr. Lake Speed. And we got Cal Ripken Jr., Dan Ford, Austin Dillon signed card, Ricky Stenhouse signed card, and we got something else in here. Carlton Fisk. So yeah, so he sent me some sweet NASCAR autographs. Richie is greatly appreciated. If you get a chance, check out his channel. He's very generous and he puts out some great content. I'll leave a description or a link to his page in my description. And also, in addition to those, he sent me this first ever CD-ROM trading card. It was put out by Donruss. It is from 1997. It has never been opened. It's got Cal Ripken on there. And I believe it's got a pack of 10 VXP 1.0 trading cards in here. I think it's pretty sweet. I think I'm gonna leave it in the package, leaving the plastic. And again, I greatly appreciate it. Thank you very much. And now we're gonna open 2 packs of 2022 Topps Series 1. This will be pack number 5 that I've opened. Look at that on the back. Wander Franco, very nice. Let's see, we got Framber Valdez, Ronald Acuna Jr. It looks like this pack is going to be a bomber. Riley Adams, Austin Riley, Jorge Mateo from the Baltimore Orioles, Hunter Renfroe, Spencer Howard, Kurt Suzuki. We have Mr. Brian De La Cruz, Mr. Gurriel, Brandon Marsh. That Dale Murphy looks nice. That looks really nice. I really like that card. And then we got a Wander Franco rookie. Very nice. Let's put old Wander up here on the stand. And like I was saying at the beginning of the video, Tony Black is doing a contest. And in his contest, he wants you to tell in a video response, if you had the Stanley Cup for 24 hours, what would you do with it? And I have thought long and hard over what I would do with it. And I tried to be clever what I would do with it. Some people said they would take it and take pictures with it. And I have decided that I would take it to New York. And the reason I would take it to New York is because they haven't had a title there in a long time. All the revenue in the market that New York has with the Yankees, the Mets, the Islanders, the Sabres, the Rangers, the Giants, the Jets, the Bills, the Knicks, the Nets. I mean, that is a huge market, huge city, and they cannot win the big one. They have not won the big one in a long, long time. So I would take the Stanley Cup to New York so they can feel what it is to have a championship in their state. Also, he wants to know a pleasant experience you've had with a celebrity, and then a unpleasant situation with a celebrity. My good story is I did a celebrity golf tournament many years ago at Camp Lejeune. I was driving around the golf cart with the beer cart, and I came up to Greg Olson, who used to play for the Orioles, G-R-E-G-G, and I said, "Hey, would you mind signing a few cards?" And he said, "Yeah, sure, why not?" And I said, "Well, how many will you sign?" And he's like, "Well, how many do you have?" And I said, "I have 28 cards here." He's like, "I tell you what, give me them all and I'll sign them all for you." So Greg Olson stood there on a golf course and signed 28 baseball cards. Pretty impressive. And then my other story, it's not really a bad story, and I've told this story before on the channel, it was outside of Camden Yards after a game by the players' parking lot. And BJ Surhoff, when he was playing with the Orioles, he stopped his car to sign autographs, and there were lots of kids out there, and I stood in the back and I waited for all the kids to get signed. And then once they all get signed, I stepped up to his driver's side door and I handed him 2 cards. And he's like, "Pick one." And I said, "Excuse me?" He's like, "Pick one. This ain't no card show. Pick one card." So I picked one card, he signed it, and he drove off. And that was my experience with Mr. BJ Surhoff. I mean, it's not that really of an unpleasant story, but, you know, he kind of dissed me. But he created a memory for me, so can't hate him for that. So that's my video response to Tony Black. Look at that, Cedric Mullins, Zach Wheeler. We have Mr. Rodolfo Castro, followed by another Pirate, Cabrian Hayes, followed by another Pirate of Jacob Stallings. And then we have Mr. Ernie Clement, and then Jacob deGrom, and then Garrett Cole. So how many Pirates we got in here in this pack? 1, 2, 3. All right, because in a prior video, I opened up a pack and it had 5 Padres in it. This one's got a couple Yankees, a few Pirates, so it's not like they're spreading the wealth all around, I guess. But, so again, check out TTM Bronx Boys. I'll leave a link to his description, a link to his channel in my description, and also a link to Tony Black's page or his channel in my description. Please check out both of those guys. Tony Black's contest, I believe it's up. I believe it's up in about up in about 2 weeks. So if you want to get into his contest, run over to his channel, sub it, and make a video response, and you'll be entered into his contest. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please smash that like button. I appreciate everyone watching. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. Tell your friends to subscribe. Tell your friends' friends to subscribe. And until next time, guys, Autographs 2000 is out.